My name is Welch, and you're watching the Then and Now Blading YouTube channel. I'm super excited about today's video. I'm going to be unboxing the brand new IQON AG10 aggressive inline skates. And this is the flagship aggressive skate from the IQON brand. It's a full carbon skate, so I'm super excited about it. Let's go ahead and check it out and see what it looks like. Comes in a compact square box because it is a boot-only release. I got a size 44, which is a 10.5, and it's available in Europe sizes 37 to 47, which is US 5 to 12.5. These are full-size skates. I know that the AG20 is in 2 shell sizes for each model, so here we go. We've got some other stuff in here, a couple little bags, and a manual. So we don't need that. Let's see what the skate looks like. I'm super excited. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is incredible. Look at that. That's a beautiful skate. So streamlined. The carbon cuff looks really cool in the skate. I don't think I've seen an aggressive skate with a full carbon cuff before, so this has to be the first one. And the hardware on here is brass. Or it's brass looking. It looks really rad. Just like the colors of the logos on the skate with the details. So yeah. And then we've got this one. Beautiful. The AG10. Alright, this also came with a manual. Color picture on the front. Perfect bound book. It's got some pictures of riders inside. A little bit nicer than your standard catalogs. It's in tons of languages. So yeah. Nice skate manual. It also has some extra things. So if you noticed, well, when I opened this, first thing I noticed is it doesn't have a buckle on the skate. It's actually a strap. You got a strap right here. And this reminds me of my USD carbon-free Eugen Eden skates, which came with a strap. And I personally did not like the strap on those skates because they were really hard for me to get tight. Now these skates actually come with buckles. So you have the option to skate either a strap or you can replace it with these buckles. So I'm going to try it with a strap first, and then I'll put the buckles on and see how that feels. So you'll know what I think of both the options when I do the review video next week sometime. Get rid of those, put this on the side for now. Let's see what we have here. This skate has the top strap, like I mentioned. It also has a 45-degree strap right here. And these straps are pretty cool. They look like they're using seatbelt material for these. So they're going to be very high quality. They shouldn't break. Very nice. This skate also has a removable liner, which we'll pull out, and a lot of reinforcements. So we've got the liner right here, the boot. So when you look at the boot, we know it's a carbon shell underneath it, but it's a Kevlar enforced carbon shell, and same with the cuff. And what this means is if you hit the cuff really hard, impact, normal carbon would probably crack, but with the Kevlar reinforcement, it should be able to take a beating and not break. It also has a reinforced, like, kind of inner material in between the liner and the boot itself. So this is even added protection to make it a little bit more stiff. Then you have a tongue within the skate, and you have a classic lacing system with round laces, and you have riveted in loops. So they shouldn't rip out at all. It looks pretty solid. And it looks really nice inside. It's kind of got microfiber inside of the skate here. It looks really nice. So that's the boot. It does have a sort of PU material right here. And this is supposed to be very abrasion resistant, all the materials I use. So you shouldn't be getting too many scratches and marks on the skate at first. But man, these are clean and beautiful. Now, they come with a MyFit liner inside of them. And this is the new Prime MyFit liner. And this liner is pretty rad. It has a removable Velcro heel lift, so you can go with or without it. It also has some bumps on here, silicone bumps, to prevent you from slipping if you're walking on your liners, and also to help grip it inside of the back of the boot so it won't slip and get heel lift. The liner is heat moldable as well as the shell. You can heat mold them both. They do have videos on either the IQON or just Royal YouTube channel that show you how to heat mold these skates, and I will put a link to that in the description below. The tongue of these liners is something new that they've done with this. This is very thick and very soft, and it's supposed to have a PU in there, which is a polyurethane similar to that they use with the wheels, but much thinner, and it's a very breathable liner here. These are super soft, unbelievable. These might be the nicest liners I've felt in my hands. Yeah, I like these a lot. I'm usually pretty lucky that skates fit me out of the box and I don't have to heat mold them. So we will see what happens with these. I'm going to be skating these this weekend in Montreal, and I'm going to have an edit sometime next week of my reactions of how they feel. And I also have the AG20s, which is the little brother of the skate. It's more the price point version, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing of that soon, and I'll be trying that out, and I'll do some comparisons between the AG10 and the AG20. Let's take a look at what's underneath the sole plate. So this is kind of the classic sole plate, very similar to a carbon, which I really enjoy this type of sole plate. We had an extra little bag that came in with this skate. It has a tool, so we can take that off. It also has some other little things in here. It has some protectors, like the free skates have, that you can put right here to protect your skate from scuffing. And you just screw it in. It's got the hardware. Looks like you have to make drill marks because I don't think it has any mounting points in there. And they also have some protectors like this for your cuffs that would go right about here. And you can actually 3D print those. They have the files for 3D printing them on their website. And I'll go ahead and link that as well. And those you would just use an adhesive to put on. So yeah, if you're into that, I kind of like it without that. These make it look a little bit more like a free skate. All right, so let's take off the sole plate and see what's underneath it. And of course, this is UFS because it's an aggressive skate. And they do have some really cool frames for IQON. They're called the Decode frames. And they come in all sorts of different sizes from, I think 80 to 125 millimeter. But you can either use them as a tri-skate or you could put 4 wheels in them. So they all have different configuration so you can do with different size wheels, and they have a ton of options, and they have them both for UFS and for Trinity mount. And I do have a couple pairs of those IQON Decode frames, and I will be doing unboxings of those in a separate video, and I'll do configurations for those 2 frames I have so you can see the different options you can do with the Decode frames. And we'll go ahead and pop them on these skates too so you can see that when those videos come. So what we have, a flat carbon material at the base of the boot. So it's fully carbon, and then it's wrapped in this PU and these different nylons. It's a ballistic nylon is what it's called. So it's just abrasion resistant material. And it looks really nice. And then on the sole plate, they actually have this EV layer of foam right here. It's fairly thick, and this is gonna prevent any shock and noise. So you're gonna have a really nice sounding skate when you land a trick. It's gonna just reduce that noise and feel nice and comfortable on your landings. So that's pretty cool. I'm definitely stoked for trying this out. Another option that the skate has is the cuff is adjustable. So we can take off these cuff bolts here. All right, one's off. Okay, so when you get the cuff off, you actually just have a rocker spacer here, and you can either have it down or up. And this is gonna allow you to raise or lower your cuff a little bit. The lower your cuff is, you're gonna have a little bit more flex, and then the higher your cuff is, it's gonna be a little stiffer. So that's kind of cool, they have the options on that. I'm gonna go ahead and put it all back together again. It's a beautiful skate. I should mention that the sole plate is a combination of nylon and glass fiber, so it's super slick. At least that's what I've heard. I will definitely put it to the test. I have some Kaiser frames I'll try on this, and I have some Wish frames I'm going to try on these, and then I will also be skating the Decode frames on these skates as well. So yeah, I really like these skates. They look absolutely beautiful. They could be one of the most beautiful skates I've ever owned, and I'm really excited about this Prime liner because it looks super cozy. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to hit the like button if you did. Share it with your friends so they can see what this new skate looks like. And if you want to see all the new unboxing videos I'm going to be doing of the AG20s and the TR10s, both other IQON skates that I have, as well as some USD skates that I'm going to be unboxing, make sure and subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to be notified anytime those videos get uploaded to this channel. I also have links to my social media in the description below, and I have a link to my Patreon page if you want to support this channel. Thanks so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you at the next video here on the Rollerblading YouTube channel.